throughout the entire universe. All the universes trembled, feeling an overwhelming power beyond imagination. In seconds, Black Frieza was extremely frightened and trembling. The planet was on the verge of being destroyed after sensing Goku's power. Goku had achieved a new transformation. What is this? Who are you? Black Frieza stammered in fear. Goku was in Super Saiyan Blue Phase 3. On the other hand, what is this power? Whis. Vegeta wondered. I don't know, but for a few seconds, I felt a very familiar and powerful energy, said Whis. Meanwhile, in the palace, in a very strange training room, whose power is this? That energy I sensed a moment ago was very similar to Son Goku's, but of course, that's impossible. He's dead, there's nothing to worry about. Hey father, when will we finish the training? Shouted a being from afar. There's still quite a bit left. Zyko, don't lose patience. I still haven't taught you my techniques or those of the Guardians. I have to pass on all my teachings to you so you can become the new king of everything. Daishan laughed. Meanwhile, on the planet, they knew. That's my son, said a battered Bardock lying on the ground. Goku, in Super Saiyan Blue Phase 3, would momentarily move behind Frieza. Here you are. Furious, Frieza threw a punch at Goku's face, but Goku vanished, reappearing above him and clasping his arms together, striking him and slamming him into the ground, creating a huge crater. Frieza would emerge from the rubble, somewhat injured, but would immediately launch the Super Kamehameha at Vegeta. Extremely impressed with Goku's incredibly powerful attack, resulting in a gigantic explosion that would leave him completely exhausted and severely wounded in his transformed state. Damn it, that transformation is so powerful that my body can't handle it. Damn body, if this wasn't enough to kill him, then we're finished. Goku thought to himself, as through the smoke appeared a severely injured and bloodied Frieza in his base form, nearly defeated. No, this can't be happening. A mere Saiyan doing this to me again. You Saiyans are miserable. Goku laughs and begins to charge a small Kamehameha. Frieza, terrified, couldn't move because he was too badly injured, so he called for a small ship and escaped within seconds. Goku caía casi muerto al suelo sin energías. He no longer had the strength to fire another Kamehameha. Good thing that bastard left. In the distance, his mother Jean could be seen, and upon seeing her son dead and everything that had happened, she was shocked. No. Tears began to fall from Jane's eyes, but Bardock, wounded on the ground, shouted, Jane, stop crying. We can still stop crying. That's right, come and heal us, said Bardock. So Jane, using her power and abilities, healed Bardock and Goku, although she couldn't heal them completely because their wounds were too severe. Goku stands up, bowing his head for his dead brother, but Bardock ruffles his hair. Don't worry Goku, on this planet, there are some spheres called Dragon Balls, and they can grant any wish. Hearing this, Goku is amazed. Did you just say Dragon Balls? That's right, but we'll have to go ask that god for them, Bardock said seriously. That god? Goku asked. Goku, I have so many things to tell you. At that moment, Bardock told his son his entire story, that he survived the explosion that almost killed him, and from that day on, he appeared on this planet. He explained that on this planet, even though many years pass, you age very slowly, and he took advantage of that to train and... Goku asked, when I learned about some Dragon Balls, I went to look for them and had to fight a so-called god of destruction. After defeating that god, I obtained the Dragon Balls, and I wished to bring my son Kakarot back so I could be with him. But the strange thing is that the dragon said I didn't have a son, so it couldn't grant me that wish. So I came up with the idea to revive your mother, Jean, and that's when she appeared. And we had you two, you and Aster, 18 years ago. Goku was amazed by this story. You see, Goku, I don't know where my first son is, but I just hope he's safe and alive, since I sent him to a planet called Earth. Those words cleared up all of Goku's doubts, so the Saiyan said to himself, it can't be, is he the father from my previous life? However, that god told him he wasn't his son. This is very strange. What's wrong, Goku? Are you surprised? Goku nods his head. Meanwhile, on Earth, Vegeta had gathered the Dragon Balls and summoned Shenron. What is your wish? Damn dragon. I want you to bring Kakarot back to life, exclaimed the Saiyan prince, commanding the dragon god. Oh, yes, it's you, great god of destruction. It's Vegeta. Shut up and bring that pest Kakarot back to life, Vegeta shouted, threatening him. No, I cannot grant you that wish, said the dragon god. But what the hell are you talking about? It's just that this Kakarot, also known as Son Goku, is not dead. This leaves both the angel Whis and Vegeta speechless. Thus, the prince laughs. Well, so you're still alive, Kakarot. What is your next wish? Said the dragon, to which Vegeta would reply, I want you to tell me Kakarot's location. The dragon god would grant this wish. The Saiyan Son Goku is currently in Universe 13, on planet Sarian. Vegeta, doubtful. Whiz, do you know or have you heard anything about that universe? With Sirio, that universe is located outside of this dimension. The great Zeno-sama sealed it off and forbade entry to all deities, since that area belongs to the great queen of life, Sora, and there is a barrier that would not allow us to enter. However, if we travel in a ship like the one Miss Bulma created, we can go unnoticed. Vegeta, smiling, hey, damn dragon, tell me the exact coordinates and location, and Truus, get everything ready, we're going to that place. As long as Kakarot exists, I'll have fun. Besides, that place seems really interesting to me. It'll be good entertainment. On the other hand, father, I'm ready now. Let me go out. Wait please, my son, you still lack many techniques and skills. Remember that Zeno-sama can do many things in the blink of an eye. Besides, you don't know his true power or the real form he's hiding. But, father, I said no. Now put on your suit. We have to go. You're such a pain. What did you say? You might be an excellent teacher, but as a father, you're a disaster. How dare you disrespect me? He wouldn't finish his sentence, as he received a hard blow to the stomach from Daishan, falling to the ground. Watch your words. Remember, it's thanks to me that you have that power. You have my blood and my genes, so consider yourself lucky. Let's go right now. In pain, he would say, as you command, master. On the other hand, remember to take good care of yourself, alright? We'll be back soon, Jine, and we'll bring Aster back. No, I'll go with you. Jean shouted, very sad. Come on mother, stay here and rest. It will only be a few days. I assure you, you don't need to worry. No matter what happens, my brother will be with us and we'll be together again. Jean would calm down. Kakarot, let's go. Bardock exclaimed, but something seemed off about Goku. What's wrong, son? Jean asked, somewhat worried. Since we're all here together, I need to tell you something. His parents would endure the truth. I have lived 2 lives. This would surprise Bardock and Jean, who would be left very confused. Goku would begin to explain to them about his previous life, how his friends betrayed him and then he died, and above all, how these 2 were his parents in his other life. This would leave both Saiyans completely shocked. Bardock, astonished, could not believe what his son had just told him. Now I understand where you learned so many techniques, and how you knew everything without me teaching you. I still can't believe it. Jean would exclaim, very surprised. Now, I have been reincarnated, and fate has given me a second chance. The truth is, out there are beings so powerful that not even your father, with all his strength, could stand up to them. Besides, I need to recover my former body. Only then would my power increase in overwhelming ways. We can search for the Dragon Balls for that, Kakarot. We'll revive Aster, and you'll return for the god of this planet. Goku exclaimed. That way, both Saiyans set off, leaving Jean in a very distant realm. There, a mysterious deity was present. Go right now and find that Saiyan. We need him. There's not much time left before the entire multiverse spirals out of control. I can see it in my eyes. That damn Daishan is about to do something, and I don't really know what it is, but we need all the strength we can get. Alright, don't get so worked up, Ariola. It's not the end of the world yet. Actually, since you reincarnated and that mortal is with us, our combined strength should be enough to stop Daishan. Relax. That priest won't do anything bad as long as we're here. Remember, no one can touch this universe. Of course not. But my premonitions are real. The only thing I dream of is death, destruction, and chaos. Also, Daishin is plotting something, just like his sister. Our blood is connected, and I can sense that he is full of evil and anger. He's about to explode. At that moment, the queen would feel a slight headache. Are you okay? Change of plans. Go with Karma to the palace and bring Zeno-sama. Go quickly, please. What? You're sending me to the battlefield alone with Karma? Damn, I don't want to die. You know that besides Daishan, the god of hell himself is there. If that weirdo gets released, it'll be a problem for me. Go carefully and quietly, and on top of that, go with Karma. I'd rather die than go with her. Go right now, I said. So Inusa would leave. What's happening? According to my eyes, I'm seeing many alternate futures. I no longer know what will happen. Besides, there are beings I don't recognize. A Saiyan King? What could that be? Meanwhile, in another room, Piccolo and Gohan were chained up. Piccolo was on the verge of death. Gohan, are you there? Piccolo exclaimed when suddenly he turned to look at Gohan, who had bulging veins, completely white eyes, and was on the verge of exploding. What's wrong? Hang in there. Piccolo shouted in astonishment. No, I can't take it anymore. Damn it, seriously, I can't stand it anymore. I've been here for so long and I'm fed up. Gohan's muscles and power began to increase uncontrollably. But, what is this? Piccolo said, deep inside, lightning surrounded Gohan's body. Las cadenas hechas con energía que serían totalmente destruidas. Gohan let out a powerful scream that echoed across the planet. The beastly roar made itself heard. Meanwhile, Vegeta was elsewhere. What is this? Could it be that they've managed to get out of the room where they were locked up? That's a power far too great for those insects. Besides, if they get out, Bills will take care of them. Let's go for the ship, Vegeta exclaimed as he headed to Bulma's house. Meanwhile, the room was completely destroyed by the overwhelming power Gohan unleashed, creating a massive explosion and leaving a huge crater. Piccolo was badly injured on the ground. He lifted his head and saw the former god of destruction, Bills. Well, so the vermin got out after all. Bills? That's right, that's my name. Bills was about to kick Piccolo, but a loud roar echoed in the distance. Both turned their heads, surprised. It was Gohan, who had taken on a new transformation. His spiky white hair was the beast form at its maximum power. This left Bills stunned, but he smiled nonetheless. I can't sense your power, but I do feel a tremendous pressure. Even so, I'll have to eliminate you, mortals. Bills didn't finish speaking, as he was struck with a brutal blow to the stomach, coughing up a lot of blood, staggering back. What the hell? Gohan had lost control, beginning to unleash thousands of consecutive blows, letting out all his rage and fury. Bills couldn't defend himself, taking every hit and spitting out a lot of blood. Piccolo was left terrified, seeing how Gohan was easily defeating a god of destruction. Sin embargo, también le impactaría ya que este se parecía a una bestia. Bills was badly injured and terrified, but what is that power? Impossible. How did he gain so much power if he was chained up? His power even surpasses that of the gods. I can't believe it. However, how dare he? How dare he hit me? Bills shouted, raising his hand and saying, Akai, but Gohan grabbed his arm and tore it off. This leaves Piccolo paralyzed. Gohan, completely out of control, would bite the god's neck. Bills, paralyzed, tries to kick him, but it doesn't affect Gohan at all. Instead, Gohan grabs Bills' leg and crushes his bones. The former god would scream in pain, and Koru shouts, That's enough, Gohan, stop. You're not like this. But those words had no effect on Gohan, who continued to savagely destroy the god with intense fury and rage. Gohan, stop already. Piccolo would faint. Gohan would have reduced Bills to ashes, then started screaming, destroying everything around him. Somewhere else. What? Where am I? What is this? Goku, Dad, Mom, where are you? Calm down, child. You are in the world of the dead. The world of the dead? What is that? And who are you? And why do you have such evil energy? He even gets into a serious fighting stance. I see you have a power that surpasses the ordinary mortals of this world, but you are still no match for the gods. Gods? Fine, die, said the entity, launching an energy ball into the corner. You barely. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Suddenly, he takes a powerful blow to the face, crashing into the ground. He even gets up just fine. You're tough, but you're still lacking a lot of speed. I also see that your reflexes aren't very good, and you're not focused either. What the hell are you talking about? Hey, what's your name? My name is Aster. All right, Aster, get ready. Get ready for what? I want to be your spirit. Spirit? What are you talking about? I see potential. You're exactly what I needed. Explain to me what you're trying to say. What all this is. All right. We're in the universe of the dead. Here, legendary mortals are gathered. However, this universe is ruled by two legendary gods. In order to leave, you have to defeat them. Even so, the mortals here aren't strong enough to defeat those two entities. That's why there are spirits in this world. I am one of them. However, we don't have our own bodies. So if I want to leave this world, I have to find a host and merge with a legendary mortal from this world. But even so, I'm very weak and no one wants to accept me. So you're a spirit, and you're looking for a body, isn't that right? That's right. Wait a moment, you said you were very weak, and that's why no one wants to merge with you. That's right. So please, merge with me now, said the entity, pleading. Wow, you completely changed your personality. But wait, you just showed me that you're stronger than I am. You're not weak at all. That's because you're also very weak. You must be joking. Are you telling me that in this world I couldn't even face a legendary mortal? That's right, you caught on quickly. How smart you are. I can teach you, and be your master. I may not have much power, but I do have knowledge. I'm begging you, I'm tired of living in this world. Aster would remember. Wow, so I really did die because of that guy. He really did have incredible power. I was just a burden to my brother and my father. No, I wasn't. I wasn't strong enough to help them and save them. Damn it. Damn it. Aster shouted angrily, pounding the ground. What's wrong with you? What are you talking about? Did you die because you were defeated by someone more powerful than you? Yes. He was immensely powerful. I couldn't do anything. Suddenly, she gently strokes Aster's hair. We've only just met, but I have the ability to read and see into the hearts of others, and I know that you are a very kind and good boy. She shouts this. Aster would widen his eyes and smile. You have a dark aura, but you don't seem evil. Ah, well, the truth is that I am a demon, but not because I wanted to be. It's just that I was born this way because of my parents, who were the demon kings. They killed me when they saw that my power was very low. This leaves Aster astonished. How cruel they are. My name is Nia. I'm a girl and the weakest one, and I will completely understand if you don't want to fuse with me. She exclaimed this while lowering her head. Aster stands up with a smile. Listen to me, Nia. Together, we'll increase our powers. We'll defeat those gods and get out of here. He shouted this with a big smile and excitement. This left her very surprised as she watched Aster shine. Impressive. Meanwhile, somewhere else. Alright, this is Goku. I sense a lot of energy. That's right. The goddess is never alone. If we manage to defeat her, we can steal the spheres she has. But be careful, she has very powerful bodyguards. What did you say? Steal? But we never said we would steal. Just shut up and let's go already. Let's not waste any time. We need to revive Aster and get your old body back. Of course, father. And what other wishes are you planning to make? Exclaimed a deity behind both of them. Well, there's no point in hiding anymore. Bed, it was because you shouted too much, father. What? You're the one who never keeps quiet. Suddenly, Goku is struck by a blow that sends him flying. Bardock's eyes. We meet again, said Bardock, turning around and looking at the goddess Karma. My god, Bardock, you're always causing me trouble. I think this time I really will have to exterminate you. I'm tired of your little games and your escapes. Karma, I just want the spheres. The spheres? Isn't it enough for you to cause me trouble? Shouted the entity, launching an energy ball, which Bardock disintegrated with one hand. Goku would get up, aching. Goku, she is Karma, the goddess I told you about. However, don't let your guard down. There's another god, even stronger than her, protecting the spheres. Spheres? Ha ha ha, Karma laughed. This left Bardock and Goku doubtful. What's going on? What spheres are you talking about, Bardock? The spheres you're talking about had to be handed over to the god of this universe, since he ordered us to. This leaves both Saiyans in shock. No, it can't be. Seriously, am I going to have to stay this small? Impossible. But why? That god is really weak. I could easily finish him off. However, he has more authority than I do. Plus, he has his angel backing him up. There was nothing I could do. Damn it. So what do we do now? Bardock, actually, I've been looking for you. Bardock, doubtful, what are you talking about? Karma approaches both Saiyans. The truth is, I don't want this beautiful planet to be destroyed. What do you mean? What I'm trying to say is that a rebellion will soon begin. A rebellion? But, by whom? How? According to what angels and others have said, the Grand Priest is planning to rebel against Zeno-sama and conquer all the universes, but it seems that he still doesn't have enough power to do it yet. If the Grand Priest manages to surpass Zeno-sama, not only my planet but all the universes would be destroyed, since he wants to create just one universe and erase the others. However, the angels and gods who support him will survive and lend him all their strength. So we can't trust any deity. These words leave Goku and Bardock astonished. Is that priest really planning all of that? Goku exclaimed seriously. Hey, and how does that kid know about the Grand Priest? Supposedly, only you know about him, Bardock. Did you tell him anything? Of course not. And this kid is my son. However, it's kind of a long story. Actually, I'm not a kid, said Goku, smiling confidently. Well? He looks pretty weak to really be your son. I recommend you don't underestimate him, even if you don't believe it. I'm more than sure he has even greater potential than you and I combined. It's just that, right now, let's say he's not in the best condition. We were searching for the Dragon Balls, since he needs to recover his true body. Only then will he be able to use his real power. Wow. So that's why you needed the Dragon Balls. And now what are we going to do? Goku, seriously. Even so, even if I get my body back, Daishin is planning all this. Not even with all my power could I stand up to him. I never imagined this kind of danger would appear. I feel the same way. Everything is in danger, and we don't know when it will end. Damn, this really puts us in a tight spot. Damn it, what do? We can't do this alone. I have my bodyguard. He could help us travel anywhere in the universes. Really? Suddenly, a voice could be heard in their minds. Goku falls to the ground in pain. Kakarot, what's happening to him? Goku's eyes would start turning blood red. What's happening to me? What is this? My body is moving on its own. Kakarot, are you okay? Suddenly, Goku lands a super punch to Bardock's face, sending him flying. What are you doing, boy? Khan said, casting a spell and trapping Goku in a cube, but Goku's power kept increasing to outrageous levels. I don't know, my body is acting on its own and it feels really good. What is this? Goku laughed, letting himself be carried away by the tremendous power he was gaining. This is so much fun. This is amazing. I feel really good. Goku shouted, releasing his ki and sending Karma flying through the air. Bardock gets up. What the hell is going on? His power. I've never seen this kind of energy before. What the heck? He's losing control. I have to put an end to this once and for all. Bardock quickly shifted into his Ultra Instinct form. In an instant, Bardock appeared behind Goku, landing a blow meant to knock Goku out. However, the young Saiyan stopped him with one hand, leaving Bardock stunned. But what? How is this possible? Goku, with a sinister smile, lands a punch to Bardock's stomach. The blow was so strong that it made the Saiyan spit blood, collapsing to his knees. This power is incredible. This power is the key to everything. With this, I feel like I could surpass even the angels. Kakarot, what are you doing? Suddenly, Goku would shout, "Damn you, or who the hell are you? Get out of my mind." Goku would unleash an overwhelming power. His ki was rising up to the heavens. He would transform into imperfect Ultra Instinct, then shift to Super Saiyan Blue 3, and finally return to his normal form. Bardock was on the ground, in pain. What's happening? What's going on?
So, what did you think of the video, my friend? I hope you really enjoyed it and that you leave that awesome god level like, so I can keep bringing you more of these amazing stories. Before you go, I also wanted to ask if you could follow me on Instagram. There, I'll be posting a few things and updates. If you're interested, follow me so we can build a small and very humble community. That's all from me, nothing more to say, so I'll say goodbye. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.